Peace, family. This is Aliyah here at the House of Kundalini. And today I'm just going to do a brief discussion about this beautiful plant known as the Rose of Jericho. Or also, I really like to call this plant the Resurrection plant. It's a beautiful plant. Sometimes when I even think of the name Rose, sometimes I slip up and say the Road of Jericho. And when I think of road, I think of many different paths, many different ways. And this plant right here is so beautiful, and it has so many different ways it renders. It's strong. It's strong ashe. It helps out with so many different things. I'm not going to go into the history of this plant. I just want to talk about this plant's magical powers. When we talk about ancestors, a lot of times when we think of ancestors, we think of our heroes who have transitioned. We think about grandma, grandpa, just the physical beings that had transitioned from this realm to the next. And sometimes we neglect to talk about our plant ancestors, right? And how they too help us along our paths, and how they also have energy within them that resonates within them that they can emit out and help us through. And as I said, the Rose of Jericho, sometimes I slip up and say the Road of Jericho, has many different qualities of benefits on a spiritual level. First and foremost, on a physical level, when it's not in water, it's very closed off and very tightly, it's tightly knitted. But when you put it into water, and when you put it into that ashe of water, it goes from holding itself to opening up and just releasing its beautiful layer and texture of what I call arms. And basically, when I look at it in a symbolic level, it's like saying, I'm here to love, I'm here to hug, and I'm also here to send off the beautiful ashe that I have into me and share it with you. The Rose of Jericho can be used for prosperity. It can be used for abundance. When we talk about abundance doesn't necessarily have to just be for money. It can be abundance in happiness and love and career or what have you. But it does those things. It provides protection. It provides peace. It provides clarity, and it makes wherever it's centered or located, it gives a sense of comfort. Okay, this plant is so beautiful with a beautiful personality. A lot of people associate the rose or the Road of Jericho. Again, I call it sometimes the Road of Jericho because it has different roads and different ways of its manifestation that it helps, and its expression is really beautiful. But they usually associate this and give it as an offering to Shango. And we know that Shango is an energy that deals with life and vigor or what have you. But the resurrection plant also is synonymous to Shango because he has a story of his resurrection. And this is a reminder to him as we give it to an offering. And as we say, the reminder benefits the believer, right? And when you give this as an offering to Shango, wow, you really, really make him happy with this. I didn't intend to give it as an offering to Shango, but you know, I did eventually. But yeah, what you can do with this, what you should do is change the water as needed. Some people say a week, but listen, things happen or what have you. You don't want this plant to grow mold with this water. So I suggest change it as needed, but preferably do it on a weekly basis. Do not let this Rose of Jericho sit in the same water more than 1 week. But within that week, if you need to change it before, do so. Do with what resonates within you. What I like to do is that I like to take this water and put it in a sifter and sift out any of these little clumps that might be there and use it as a floor wash. I'll put it in a spray bottle and spray my home or even inside my car, because sometimes when we do spiritual work, right, we do the spiritual work in our house, but we still probably have some energy left in our car. So I'll spray it in my car. You know, you can just spray it right before going to work. If you got any things going on at the job, the energy might not be good, and you're like, oh no, this is like a subtle air freshener. People should look and say, well, why you got this or whatever like that. You can use that for your job. You can use it as a floor wash. You know, when I have done it, yeah, I use it as a floor wash, but I also use it to wipe down my countertops, because you know we have a lot of energy throughout the house, so you don't have to limit yourself with just having it just be a floor wash. You can use it to wipe down your windows. You know, the eyes are the windows of the soul. You can do this to wipe down your door, you know, because you do want to be very careful what comes in and what goes out of your home. Definitely you can put it at the water. You can splash it on your entrance way of your home or what have you. I mean, you can do a wealth of things with this beautiful plant, and the water emanates this energy. I noticed that there when I've come in contact with this plant, I mean, I've been more peaceful. My tongue has been more guarded because I can be a little snippy with the tongue. And it's funny because when we associate this beautiful plant to Shango and give it as an offering, we know that Shango is the ruler of tongue. And you got to be careful with his double-edged sword, because your tongue can work against you, or it can work for you or against you. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know about my family member that is in my home, you know, Rose of Jericho. Sometimes I refer to her as Jericho or Rose, or sometimes I don't know why, but sometimes I say the road, Road of Jericho. And I don't know if it's just because, like I said, it's so many different spiritual benefits this plant renders. But yeah, you know, sprinkle it over here, sprinkle it over there, sprinkle it to my Shango candle. But yeah, this is a wonderful plant, and I would definitely encourage anyone. I don't care if your house is already peaceful. You can never have enough peace. You can never have enough harmony. You can never have enough prosperity. You can never have enough protection. Okay, bring this into your home. Make a home for this beautiful plant. Show your love, as this plant definitely will show her love right back onto you. It's a very gentle, friendly, devoted, loyal friend. I'm telling you. And we have to look at these um, energetic forces as, I wouldn't say as people, but as forces as well that are here to give friendship and to receive our friendship. Okay, we shouldn't separate ourselves, especially from nature. Okay, because in reality, we're really much one. You know, we do have that ability within ourselves to render prosperity, to render abundance, to provide protection, to be resurrected. You know, so the best way to resonate with these plants or just these forces is to see yourself within them. What I also do, what I wanted to mention before I close out, is that because I want to attract these things, I put a little bit of cinnamon in here. I know some people might say, "Oh no, I don't put cinnamon. I don't add this. I just put in." I just like to add cinnamon to it. That's just my little thing with what I like to do, because cinnamon is energy of a law of attraction, and I want to attract abundance. You know, I am attracting abundance. I am attracting prosperity. You know, you hear the affirmation. I am protected in all levels of my life, in my family's life, from the north, the south, the east, the west, and everywhere. So I just put the things that I resonate with, which is cinnamon, which is a spice, and I'm a little spicy myself, but into this Rose of Jericho. You can put glitter in here as well. I had a little bit of change in here, and you can also do that too. But you know, I just like to come over here, put my energy in here, and you know, that's my way of hugging the Rose of Jericho with my fingers, and gently, you know, almost like patting this Rose of Jericho on the back and thanking this energy for just being here. And I love you. But yeah, you know, I come here and I talk to this beautiful plant, tell them what's going on in my day, what has happened, what has not happened, thinking this energy in advance, letting them know what's going on with my rambunctious kids and what's going on with my mates, and just letting this energy know that I see that, you know, she's here to help, and I thank her for what she has done, what she is doing, and what she continues to do. And I feed her back with clean water. The water might not look so clean. Keep in mind that I put a little bit of cinnamon in here, and you know, it's a plant itself. So, you know, some of its ashe is in this plant, is in the water too. So you're not going to have sparkling water if you notice. But this water is clean. I actually just changed the water yesterday. So it's pretty much clean. I'm going to get a bigger bowl for her. I had a bigger bowl, but my son came in the room and picked it up and cracked the glass. So, but yeah, this is my buddy right here. I love you, Rose. All right, y'all. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification button if you're interested in tarot card readings. Please read the description box below. Follow the steps in order, and holla at me. Let me know what's good, you know. All right, y'all have a great, blissful day. Okay, a double.